Hello guys, welcome to this video. It's been a while since I posted something on this channel, and I'm back with some Battlefront 2 content. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys the best star cards for each of the Starfighter classes. So we're going to start with the fighter class here, which is definitely one of the best classes. And now, it depends a lot on the situation you're in, but one card I always like to run, either game mode or either situation, and like there's also different fighters here, different abilities and stuff. But the one I always run is Reinforced Hull, which increases the total health of the Starfighter by 20% at epic level. And this is just perfect. It saved me so many times. And I really recommend to use this. Now, for the second star card, I would opt to use fighter weapon systems. Now, the only thing is here, like this one is really good if you're using, this one, bum, bum, bum. The only one it's like a bit more on the weak side would be if you use the Arc 170. Then I would perhaps rather use the increase of torpedo damage, because the turret gunner is kind of weak and doesn't really do much, and it's just more useful to use this if you're on the Arc 170. But yeah, most cases using this one. And the third one, it depends if you are basically good guy or bad guy, like if you're X-Wing or TIE Fighter or whatever. So if you're a bad guy, if you're basically, TIE Fighter, First Order TIE Fighter, Vulture Droid, one of these three, then you're gonna want to use tuned lasers for a third star card. And you can also use this on the good side, but on the good side I would rather recommend you guys to use the Fighter Defensive Upgrade, which increases your health regen from the astromech by 100%, which is insanely useful if you're, driving an X-Wing. You basically become like Luke Skywalker, because you repair so much, and you have so much health that it's just really amazing. So with this star card, you're becoming a lot harder to kill, and for this one, you're just doing insanely amount of damage with the quad laser cannon. This setup for X-Wings, and then for the TIE Fighter, this setup. Cool, right, I'll have it like this, so, I always switch it up. Okay, next class, we're gonna go for Interceptor. I was just gonna say, all these classes are for all game modes, since you pretty much do the same. The stalkers are as good as both game modes. Now the Interceptor, very easy. You don't need to switch at all. I just use the advanced capacitors, which improves primary weapons resistance to overheating by 40% on epic level, and this is insanely useful. Like with the Interceptors, you have a very good fire rate, or rate of fire, with all of these. I guess not so much on these ones, but yeah, the V-Wings, A-Wings, Tri-Fighter, you have a really fast rate of fire, and use like basically 1.4 times like longer rates, or like longer you can fire. I mean, you can use melt anything, like you can just target something, keep firing, like more than you can imagine, and you're gonna kill that Starfighter. The next star card, tuned lasers, is just a no-brainer. Got extra 10% damage with the resistance to overheating. Just really good. Overall. Yeah. And now for the last star card, I use the Fire Control Cycler, which increases the primary weapon fire rate by 20% at epic level. I mean, as I'm saying, like, thing is, the main thing with using Interceptor is to, you know, kill your opponents as fast as possible, right? I mean, you're not playing the objective. I mean, if you are, you're pretty stupid. It's just like killing the enemies as fast as possible. You got the 20% fire rate increase, 10% damage increase, and 40% resist to overheating, and you become like a laser cannon. Like I would say, definitely, you know, like for example, like the A-wings with the hard lock, you're also doing more damage with that stuff. So like the A-wings, I would say is like as good, or if definitely, if not even better than like, you know, like Yoda, Telelintra, like all these Darth Vader, all those kind of, because then you stick out and then you don't even do as much damage. Like with this stuff, there's like laser machines. So yeah, this is what I run on the Interceptor. For the last class, we have the Bomber class. Here it's also quite simple. I usually don't switch around much. It depends what you're running though. So basically, I always use also the advanced capacitors here. You can just do, like the resistance to overheating here just makes you literally never overheat. Like you can just keep firing as long as you can, and if you're Y-wing, just like put on the astromech droid. You're gonna heal. It's gonna be hard for you, like your enemies take you down. If you're a bomber, if you're a hyena class bomber, just put on the electronic compound countermeasures. You can just keep firing. Like it's just gonna do insane amount of damage to the objective. Super good. And for the second slot card, tuned lasers, easy enough as it is. We just wanna make, you know, take those objectives down as fast as possible. For the last one, you can switch however you like. I usually like using the advanced torpedoes for the 40% damage increase on the dual torpedoes. But you can also opt to use the bomber weapon system ability. And I think that if you're a Y-wing with the ion cannon and you're trying to take down a ship, like you're trying to play more aggressive as a Y-wing instead of the objective, I definitely think you should go for this one, because the ion cannon active time is 10 seconds on this thing. And like when that happens, you can't go fast, you can't use an ability. So if you're doing that on, like, let's say Boba Fett Slave 1 or just like a hero ship, basically, they can't do anything to you, and you just keep firing at them with these star cards, and they're gonna die quickly. So if you're opting to go aggressive on the Y-wings, definitely this one. Otherwise, I usually just go for this one, because usually you're playing the objective as the bomber, right? So that's the setup I usually use. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else specifically. I mean, like, as I said, like, you can use this one for Y-wing, but I wouldn't opt to use this one on the TIE bomber or hyena class bomber, because it's just not gonna work as well, because the multi-missiles I find do not so much damage, and you're only like shooting one if you're on one target, right? Doing the objective, so yeah, this setup is good. Okay guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you found it useful, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.